Must be a big game coming up.
Okay, folks, for anyone who hasn't been with us to date, we split this press conference into two. So the first part is live content, radio, TV, online, written, and then the second part will be embargo, written word only. Okay? And once we all get settled in, I'll ask Ellie to kick us off.
All right. I think we're ready. Let's go.
Okay. Well, if I can start by asking you about the back row, lots of interest in what direction you want to go. Can you tell us why Ty, Tom and Jack were the right choice for Saturday?
Yeah, I suppose that's the hotly contested one part of the side that has been talked about for quite some time, and rightly so because of the quality that we've got there. Obviously, we feel that that's the right balance for the first test. The combination of Ty being the type of player that he is, as far as his quality in the set piece, but yet his all-round ability, either on the floor as a jackler or a ball playing six, I think complements Jack also in a similar regard. But Tom being the engine that we all know that you need in regards to Test match football.
In terms of Jack Morgan, a player of the match performance against the Crimson,
Yeah.
Can you tell us how close he was to being involved?
As close as you could imagine. Look, you're actually gutted for players like that, and Josh as well, you know, and Henry as well, because playing good rugby could well easily be in this side on Saturday, but I suppose that shows the good place that we're at as a group.
And all Scottish midfield, can you please chat to us a bit about Sione and Hugh and why you feel that was the right choice with Monday on the bench?
I think it isn't just the combinations. It's what's happening off the bench as well, and the impact that they can have at any given time. I've said and honestly said before that there's absolutely no doubt that Bundy can play with Hugh, and he's obviously played with Sione as well. But it's just making sure that we get the right balance of the impact that we need at any given time as well. And I suppose those three starting, they do know each other, but they also know the way that this team wants to play.
And just finally from me, can I just ask for a bit of an update on a couple of the players?
Of course.
Mac Hansen, Blair, Campbell.
Yeah.
How are they both?
Mac, he could be fit for Tuesday, but probably unlikely. Same for Blair.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Andy, how important was experience and what players have done previously in terms of your thinking when it came to selection?
Well, you 100% throw everything into the mix. You know, it's a big responsibility representing this group. First up, this is what we came for, Test match football. It's a big responsibility to show each other how we're going to attack this game. So you obviously take into consideration a lot of things, obviously form, but a big part of that as well is big match temperament, and I think we've got a good few of those in the starting lineup.
And were there a few selections there that, as you said, have been so tight that it did almost come down to guys that have been there before or been on Lions tours before?
Yeah, and seeing them around the group and how they're going to make each other feel this week, and you know, you don't just have to be a Lions legend to do that. So you coping with the here and now also. So it's just the feel of the group. That's the main thing.
How close is this team to the one that you first jotted down many weeks ago?
It would have been different, but that's a great thing, isn't it? It's to staying open-minded and optimistic enough to be able to do that. And yeah, it's been a very thorough, vigorous debate in how we got to this point, and that's exactly what you would hope from as far as selection for a first test in the Lions series.
And just finally from me, what's been the biggest challenge for you in terms of preparing this team for the first test, and how ready do you feel to take on the Wallabies?
Biggest challenge, I suppose the last couple of weeks has been a challenge for us all, including you guys. But it's been great to have a settled week and a normal Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, where we're able to reflect on a day off like today, and rolling into Friday and when it matters on Saturday. So it's been quite refreshing as far as that's concerned.
How long did that final selection meeting take place, Andy? And are you all still friends after it?
We are, yes. Look, it's some things look after themselves. Some things need debating a bit more than normal, and that shows that there's a healthy competition within the squad. And once we all agree, and I've heard the term "agree to disagree." There's not been much of that at all. Once we all agree, we all push forward together.
Andy, what kind of performance are you expecting from the team? What do you think we'll see on the side?
We want to see a performance that does everyone proud. And what does that look like? I mean, when I'm talking about everyone, you're seeing the thousands of people that are turning up now. You're walking around town and you get that Lions buzz, don't you? And it's certainly going to hot up tomorrow. So it's making sure that we do everyone proud here and at home with the type of performance that is one that's going to walk forward to the challenge and be the best version of ourselves. You know, you can talk about everything that the first test always is on a Lions tour, but it's making sure that we're concentrating on the performance and making sure that we attack it straight from the get-go.
When you look at the Wallabies 23, what are the key strengths that stand out?
Well, just knowing what it means to them more than anything. We know the quality as far as their attacking threats, their athletic ability, the way that they want to play the game, from turnover ball, counter-attack, all of that. The set piece is good. But when it comes around every 12 years, and you're privileged to be able to represent Australia, I suppose that's the one that they'll be obviously making sure that they use appropriately, and rightly so.
And was there anything particular about Ty Burns' game that's got him a little bit of a body chest and maybe that work on the floor?
I think all round, and the balance of the back row. Yeah, he's and an experience. The experience that he's got there. Tig's had many big game in big games when it really matters. So yeah, I've no doubt that Ollie will have an impact on the game also.
And you've got a very strong squad, obviously.
Yeah.
Competition for places has been there all along. In this selection process, was there any thought about moving pieces around down the line in the series, or did you approach this match as you pick the best team to win this match, with no talk about that moving around?
Well, there's obviously scope for all sorts of things to happen in the next few weeks. Just with the injuries, you know, with Mac and Blair and Gary, you know, those type of things obviously come into it. But these guys who are renting the shirt on Saturday, they have a responsibility to perform, to put themselves in the best place to wear it again in the second test and therefore after the third test. But that's why Tuesday is important to us as well, making sure that we keep the competition at a premium, because that's what we want. We want people competing until we have to get back on the plane back home.
I just wondered, do you enjoy the process? I mean, it's exciting for us to talk about the team, and then you're all in a room making that call. You are the people that decide. Is that something that really excites you? Or
It is.
Do you actually think all the time, at the end of this, I can have to really tell some very disappointing people?
No, honestly, we've got good lads. We've got a good group. The best thing about this week so far, for me, and probably continue to right up until the end of the game, is how the lads who have been the opposition this week, i.e. Australia, training in the Yellow Bibs, have helped prepare this team. It's been top draw to a man. So that just shows where the group's at, and because of that sound preparation, hopefully we'll all benefit on Saturday from it.
As a player, you've said previously that coming to Brisbane and beating the Broncos in '94 was one of your biggest achievements. Have you been reminded of that this week? And then where would coaching the Lions to victory in the same place rank?
Oh, yep, certainly. At this moment in time, because it's the next big one. This is huge, So this would mean the world to me. I actually met Gordon Tallis today, so was reminiscing on a few things, and '94 was a great memory. But this seems just that little bit bigger.
And just one of the makeup of your backs on the bench with Bundy and Marcus.
Yeah.
Was Owen in contention or not quite match fit yet to be there? Was that purely a selection call?
In contention as far as therefore a debate in regards to should he or shouldn't he, it's like the rest of them, yeah. But we feel that Tuesday will be good for somebody like Owen.
Any Wallabies have named a young fellow called Tom Liner on the bench?
Yeah.
Some thoughts on that? And also, what do you make of the number 6, Paul Balotelli, Nick Champion? Correct me if you know much about it.
Well, we know that representing Australia, he's a fantastic player anyway. So that's that. I mean, you talk about Skelton and Valentini being out, or whoever is out, but these guys have been. Tell me if I'm wrong. Probably injured for a week or two. So the group has been growing as far as preparation is concerned. Without those type of guys anyway, so they've been building for this over the last 3 or 4 weeks. So they'll be ready to go. There's no doubt about that. But on Tom, I'm absolutely delighted for him. Knowing his father like I do, it's a proud moment for the family in general.
Okay, happy enough in the live section? Okay, can we switch on to the embargo written word? Thanks.